you're new here, hi, my name is Christianne and welcome to my channel Backpacking Bananas, where I normally make lovely backpacking travel-based content, but since we cannot travel anywhere right now, these videos are coming to you from my lovely home in England. So for the past few years, I've really struggled to tell people what my job title is. Like, my main job and the job that is the center of everything that I do is that I'm a YouTuber, in the sense that I produce travel videos for my channel on the platform that is YouTube. However, when you are a YouTuber, you are automatically placed in the category of being an influencer. I literally do not know any influencers who actively enjoy being called an influencer. And you wanna know why? Because it sounds so braggy and pretentious, and I feel like people's perception when they hear the word influencer is unfortunately really shallow. And I don't like being associated like that. I work really, really hard at what I do, and I don't like being put in a category which people just look down on and see as like quite superficial. So what can I call myself? There's content creator, which is not bad, but still a lot of people raise eyebrows when you say that if they're not familiar because it sounds quite ambiguous. There's video producer, which I do like, but in my experience, a lot of people think that means film director because that's the only kind of video that they're familiar with. But also, I guess I don't feel like it's entirely accurate to call myself that because there's so much more to my job than just producing videos. I plan the videos, set up the shots, film the shots, star in the shots, source the music, edit the video, design the thumbnail, optimize SEO, market the video and my channel. And that's just YouTube. I also plan, film and edit videos for other people occasionally. I've done corporate videos, wedding events, information stuff. As you know, I've been designing clothes and I'm continuing to build my business there. And I now also manage my own website with a forum and digital products that I'm continuing to create. And the majority of what I do is with no guaranteed financial outcome. So essentially what I'm doing is I have set up a business or businesses and I'm taking on financial risk in the hope of profit. So I guess that makes me an entrepreneur?
Did you just say entrepreneur?
Yeah, I think she just said she's an entrepreneur.
No way! You can't possibly be an entrepreneur.
Well, yes, friends, I am now going to be calling myself an entrepreneur. I literally never wear these glasses, they're blue light ones, but I think they make me look smarter than I am. I really never considered that I'd end up being an entrepreneur, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I've never wanted to work in an office, I've always wanted to work for myself. I really get a kick out of creating products that don't exist, but I really want to exist, and then like being able to create them. And yeah, I literally only just had this realization that I guess it makes me an entrepreneur. And I like that title, and I don't care if you don't agree with me because I'm rolling with it. When you're self-employed, you can call yourself whatever you want. So I have made my decision and I'm going with entrepreneur. Now, last week I was away on a little solo road trip up to the north of England, and in the coming weeks you're going to be seeing the vlog for that. But going away for a week literally set me back so much with the admin and tasks that I normally do when I've been at home. So today is really a day of just like catching up on those things. But before we get stuck into this day in my life as an entrepreneur, I would like to introduce you to the sponsors of today's video, and that is Surfshark. I've been working with Surfshark for a couple of months now, and if you don't know, they are a VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network, which means that not only you can safely browse the web when you're connected to a public Wi-Fi network because it encrypts the data and makes sure that no one can hack into your device, but it also means that you can virtually transport your device to anywhere in the world. So if you've ever had the error message that this service is not available in your country, with Surfshark, with literally just a click of a button, you can click to whatever country you want your device to be in and you're there. I sometimes get worried when using new tech services that they're going to be too complicated and hard to use, but using Surfshark literally could not be easier, and it has revolutionized the way I've been using the internet since I first started using it 6 months ago. Very kindly, Surfshark have given me a discount code for you guys to use to get 85% off and an extra 3 months for free when you use my code backpacking or using the link in the description. I've got Surfshark set up now on my desktop, iPad and phone, all under the same account, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So happy virtual traveling, and let's get on with the rest of the video. So first things first, and that is tackling the horrendous mess that is in this room, because I don't know how I expect to get anything done when it looks like this.
Back from another funeral. Why should I stay here, but where can I go?
And perhaps perhaps I should get changed into some actual clothes. I don't plan on leaving the house today, but it does normally make me feel a lot more productive and in work mode when I have some legitimate clothes on. That'll do. Now, I've mentioned this a couple of times, once in my weekly newsletter, which you can sign up to on backpackingbananas.com, and in my latest video about the iPad Pro, and that is that I have a new technique when it comes to my productivity and workflow. I have always written checklists of things that I want to accomplish the next day, and I still stand by that. But what I used to do, for example, is just write edit a video. Now for me, editing a video takes 4 hours at the absolute minimum. But I'd say for the majority of videos, if I were to work on them solidly, they would take me around 8 hours, which sounds like it should fit into a typical working day, right? Wrong. That video that should have taken me 1 day to edit has taken me 5 days to edit. And it's because even though I had written it down as something to tick off, 8 hours is just too big of a task to focus on. So I would be procrastinating like my life depended on it. My new method, which so far has been a success for either editing or any other of my tasks, is if the task is longer than 2 hours, it has to be broken down. And ideally, even more than that. So to take editing a video as an example again, I will write in my calendar, input and arrange footage, that's a 45-minute task, color grade, 30 minutes, rough cut, 2 hours, find and add B-roll, 1 hour, add text and animations, 1 hour, find and add music, 1 hour, final touches, 1 hour, and export video, 20 minutes. That's good the sun's gone in, it was making me boiling. Those are all rough timings, but to have it written down like that is so much more satisfying and manageable to work through. And I can have ways to treat myself throughout the day if I've completed those certain tasks. So I can only have lunch when I finish this task, or after this task, I'll go to the gym. By the time Spanish starts, I'm going to aim to finish this task. If you struggle with procrastination and have tasks on your list that are just way longer than 2 hours, I highly recommend giving this a go. I don't know why I keep choosing to do these day in the life videos when I'm literally sitting at my desk the whole day. I promise I have actually been doing some more exciting things, and in fact I actually have some footage to show you of an experience that I did last week. If you follow me on Instagram, you may already have seen a glimpse of this on my stories, but I was lucky enough to be invited to a mermaid class. I didn't really know what to expect, but I was obviously incredibly keen to give it a go, considering that I love swimming, and some of you may know that I'm a qualified rescue diver and PADI freediver. I love the water. So here is a little glimpse into what that session was like. South Coast Mermaids, and they run classes at Arundel Lido. I will leave a link in the description if you're interested in joining in. I honestly had such a fun time, and I am so tempted to bring a mermaid tail with me travelling, though I don't know if it would fit in my backpack, or is that just a bit extra in general. Come 5 PM, I am back on the Spanish classes with We Institute. I'm still on level B 1.1, which I think I will continue to be on for a while. We are learning the subjunctive tense, which is just like, okay. I'm slowly coming around to it, but it just takes a lot of repetition and practice. I do these Zoom classes with We for 10 hours a week, so it is a much more rapid progression than if I was just doing Duolingo occasionally. You can still get 10% off if you mention my name in an email to them. Not sponsored, just a really great Spanish school. I do want to discuss with you in detail at some point my potential travel plans, but one of my potential plans is to spend a couple of months in Bogota attending Spanish school and hopefully becoming maybe not fluent, but at least very, very comfortable with the language. That would be really, really cool, and just such like a big life goal bucket list thing to be ticked off. I feel like so many people make these life goals earlier on in life and just never make the time to actually complete them, and I don't want to be one of those people, and they end up regretting it. But the thing is, you have to actually be proactive with these life dreams, and learning a language, I believe, is a great one to prioritize earlier in life because you can continue using it for the rest of your life. Anyway, when I start getting philosophical, that probably means it's time to go. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Did you just say entrepreneur? Did you just say entrepreneur? Did you just say entrepreneur?